with the Orange Dog crew, Orange Dog crew coordinator. We work with our dogs that have some special needs and need a little extra tender love and care in the shelter. This is Annie. We're going to start with Annie. Annie is about 2 years old. She is a lab mix. She loves hanging out in the water, running around, doing all the fun things. She's sweet as can be, and so here's where we go on our walk.
So Kristen is going to show us how she takes Annie out of the kennel. Throws some treats in the back. Gets in there with a little cheese wheel. And then harnesses her out.
Annie is dog reactive, so our biggest thing is actually getting outside of the kennel run and outside of the gate. So we use treat tosses to go, and I'll let her finish her cheese wheel, and then we'll go ahead and head out. We like to use these licking mats to help kind of soothe the dogs. Obviously, licking helps kind of bring their heart rate down. We also want to make sure that our kennel routine and harnessing is super stress-free. So this is a very easy way for us to kind of give them a minute before we head out. If not, they get kind of anxious and jumpy. But yeah, so it looks like she's finished, so we'll head out. Come on,
all right, Mama, let's go. She's like a little bit more cheese left on there. All right, pretty girl. So Kristen is doing a little bit of treat throwing to keep Annie going in the right direction where we want to go. And we're out. All right, Miss Annie, show us your stuff.
Annie, here she goes. So for a lot of our Orange Dog dogs, our biggest thing is trying to bring down their stress level while they are with us. Also figuring out some management plans to help keep them a little bit under threshold while we're doing exits or even on walks, certain things like that. Most of these dogs are just stressed, and we just want to make sure that we keep them safe and make sure that they have a better experience here. Once a dog ends up on our Orange Dog roster, we typically try to spend a little more time than just your average walk out with these dogs, just to help kind of bring them down before they have to go back in. Good girl, yes.
Good girl, honey.
Good girl. We also do, once a month, we do our Orange Dog hike, where we load up all of our dogs and we take them on a 3-mile hike, get them away from the shelter, have a shelter break. In the summers, we try to do a Orange Dog pool party so that we can have the dogs in the backyard and give them the experience of hanging out in the water. And then we also have an outside trainer come in and work with these dogs and work with us to help us kind of figure out what the next routines are for these dogs.
Very good girl. I also want to know, I am a stranger to Annie, and she is not reacting to me at all.
Annie is super human friendly. That has always been her thing. She loves her people. She could just literally sit in a kennel
sweet
and
girl.
hug on people.
Hey, hi. Oh, hi, baby girl. Do you want to be in this video shoot? Hi, honey. Yes.
Thank you. Good girl.
So she knows some tricks as well.
Good mother. Yeah.
She knows how to sit.
Good girl.
Very good.
And then one of our other big things that we try to, so Annie does hump when she gets overstimulated. What we do is we just grab her down, bring her feet back down, and then we're going to start walking a little bit. It is the standing still that actually makes is.
Gotcha.
We're still really close to the shelter, so the noise and the stress level really hasn't come out of her yet. But we just try to bring her back down, her paws back on the ground. She does know how to do that pretty easily. One of our other big things that we do with the Orange Dog Crew is we try to help support our fosters and our adopters once they get these dogs into a home. That is a big point for us, is to keep them in their home. So we send them home with enrichment, activities, crates, goodie bags, training vouchers, and then we'll also do follow-ups in the home and just see if they're having any problems, and we'll help try to troubleshoot what those are. A lot of these dogs have been here. A lot of our dogs on our roster are long stays, so they've been here for a long time. They need help decompressing, and usually we find that if you'll give it a couple of weeks, these dogs really do come down from their stress level. They end up having wonderful lives in their home. It's just really, we want to provide that support.
Right. A lot of the stress is due to the kennel environment itself. So we understand and are trying to put together a foster program that can help support these dogs, and that has actually resulted in a precipitous drop in these types of behaviors for a lot of the dogs that have been able to go into foster. And that means we know that they'll get a lot better once they've had some time with their adoptive family in the home.
Exactly.
Right, Annie Banani?
She's like, yes. Oh, I forgot we were doing this adoption, or this thing over here. There's Sarah right there. We're gonna pull over right over here just so you can see everybody. So if you notice there, Annie has noticed that dog. So what we're going to try to do is get her to do some pattern things to kind of help her refocus on me and not the dog. Getting her nose to the ground, sniffing. She's like, there's so much going on.
So our Orange Dog Crew is very experienced with managing these types of behaviors, and they'll often pre-train the dogs to redirect with treats or a toy, or trying to make sure that they are focusing on their handler rather than external things like dogs or bikes or cars or whatever they may be reacting to in their environment. And they do really great work with that.
She really wants to go to bed.
Good girl, Annie.